So I'm hearing your identity has been guarded, even from you, because it was a part of the process. It had to be that way. I'm hearing that it's hard for your spirit family to see what has to be done, but it has to be done because that's the only way. I'm hearing this whole process of life is the only way that you're going to learn. If you don't go through it, you'll never know, you'll never learn. So that's why your true identity was even guarded from you. And it's because if you knew too quickly, you might expose yourself before you had enough training. Without the proper training, I'm hearing you would leave yourself vulnerable. You would leave yourself open to those who don't mean you well. You would leave yourself open. You would leave yourself open to the loathing eyes. I just heard the loathing eyes. That's the download. All right, so yeah, this is like a message basically stating that your true identity has been hidden, guarded, protected, because you have lived amongst so many individuals that have been placed in your life as a test. And the ones that have been placed in your life as a test, they don't know what they're doing. They don't really know spiritual law. They don't understand the concept of the best way to be. I heard with their peers, the best way they should be with their peers. They don't work well with others. It's kind of like a situation where if they don't get what they want, they'll turn on you. They have trouble hearing the word no. And you could have experienced this in multiple ways, like in relationships, like romantic relationships, friendships, family members. You could have experienced this in multiple ways. They expected you to be a yes man or yes woman in their life. A lot of these people had this, it's almost like they were living in an illusion to feel as though they own you, like to feel as though they have more control over your life than they actually do. But like, just think, I'm hearing Spirit say, just think, if you had have known exactly what blessings you have in store for you in a time where you were vulnerable and maybe you haven't gotten through enough lessons to know better, you may have spewed all of your secrecy. I heard like your identity, your secrets that no one is supposed to know. Because, you know, if someone knows, then they could try their best to prevent you from getting there. Like if someone knows exactly your every move, they can create roadblocks for you in many different ways, spiritually and physically, mentally as well, by heavy manipulation tactics, okay? Trying to make you believe something that's not, just to get you not to accept your blessings. So this is why your identity has been hidden from even you. That's how special you are. It's all a part of the process, but it's really hard for Spirit to actually see you experience it, because it is hard. This is why it's important that you take your life more seriously, I just heard. And I'm just saying what I'm hearing, as I'm channeling. We want you to take your life more seriously so that you can win. Take yourself more seriously. Don't speak don't speak inadequately over your life, over your capabilities, because you can do more than you realize. You may believe that you can't do much because of your environment. It might be the people around you are not doing much. So if you're always with a group of people that aren't really doing much, you'll start to feel like that's normal. But you just may be around a bunch of people that don't understand spirituality. They don't want to know about it. They think it's ridiculous because some people think spirituality is ridiculous, because many people are stuck in a place of only accepting what they've been taught from the beginning. I heard that's a perfect recipe for disaster. Those with the loathing eyes are the ones who are in disbelief. They don't believe in anything. Many that don't believe in anything have a really difficult time in life because they don't have any, They don't have any foundation. They don't have like a solid structure. So beneath their feet is weak, shaky, unstable, because there's no basis. There's no basis for them to revert back to make them strong. So they become fragile and they don't last long. I heard they don't last long. And it's because of what they've been given. The information that they've been given, they take hold to it and they don't want to let it go because that's all they know. They're not willing to open their mind to receive more and to receive possibilities. Now I'm hearing the only way for your soul to learn is through experience. Everything special about you has been guarded and protected because you are in alignment with your blessings that belong to you. There's many people that are stuck in this robotic type energy where whatever is given to them, that's what they believe, no matter what. They don't even have like that mindset to look at things from a deeper perspective. So when you start feeling discomfort around a person or at a certain position that you're in, it's because your soul is calling out for you to move. And on the journey, when you start to listen to your soul's cries, then that's when your true identity becomes revealed to you. And then that's when you accept that you are not what you've been taught. You are not what you thought you knew. I heard too. When you accept that, spiritual doors begin to open. And some people are just going to have to get left back, especially when you're in the public eye. However, they can't really speak on your soul's journey. They can't speak on your connection with your spirit family. They can't speak on your connection with the Most High, because in all honesty, that is none of their business. Okay? None of their business. But don't try to come for me because you don't agree, just because you're not being like a robot, just going along with the wave. We out here making new waves. The old wave is not going anywhere. It's not waving. It's not. There's no wave. It's still trying. It's still trying. But there's nothing left. Once you accept your soul's journey, then spirit could start to work for you in the background, start to do more for you, and send you signs and synchronicities and hope that you see them. But if you don't and you ignore them, you're going to keep on having a lot of trouble. If you didn't notice, which I feel like you have, I mean, who can't notice this, but those who have loathing eyes for you, they always need to know what you're doing. And why do you think they want to know? Because they're trying to stop it. They're trying to cause some type of friction, some type of issue, static. They want to cause static. So this is why you were confused for so long. It was just a part of the process. But the plan here is to learn how to navigate it. Okay, my loves, I hope this message gets to who needs to hear it. And I just hope it gets to who needs to hear it the most, I guess. I think that's it for this reading. So I'll see you in the next reading.